And I always try to tell people like fitness can literally change your life. Like it starts with fitness, but you develop, discipline and a lot of habits that go into other aspects of your life. Can you tell me a little bit about like how you got into fitness and why you feel fitness is a good place to start with changing yourself?
Yeah, I remember when I was first kind of in the dumps and being like, what the fuck do I do with my life and where's my life going? I was like, okay, so what's the one thing that I do have control over? I have control over my body. I have control over the decisions I have with my body. And a lot of the times when people are feeling anxious and when people are feeling out of control, it's because they're really trying to focus on things that they have no control over. Now, for me, my body is the one thing I have control over. It can help me alleviate anxiety. It can help me kind of like get over depressive episodes. It can actually be a conduit to a better life. So I actually got into the gym. Thankfully, my very first experience was actually going with this army guy. One session at the gym, and he totally tried to completely obliterate my body. And I remember like I was sore for about 2 weeks afterwards. I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this ever again, and then and then about 2 years afterwards, my dad pretty much comes into my room while I'm playing like video games. He's like, hey, what's up? Your brother didn't want this 1 month pass to the gym, and I'm just going to give it to you. And I want to actually come back a little bit, because if it wasn't for me actually seeing my dad go to the gym at 6 a.m. every single morning, because he used to be a very out of shape guy. And then I think maybe 2 years before I went, I started seeing him go, and I'm just like, where the fuck is this guy going? And he was just like, I'm going to the gym. I'm like, okay, nice. Cool. But that never really clicked with me. So he came by, he dropped off the 1 month pass. He's like, your brother don't want this. I'm going to give it to you. And I actually thought about the gym in a very casual sense. I was like, okay, well, I'm not doing anything. I have a couple hours to spare. So if I go to the gym, the worst thing that happens is that I see hot girls. That is the worst, right? I walk in there, I see hot girls. The best thing, it's not bad. The best thing I could do that can happen is like I go in there and I kind of get in shape. And I remember doing everything horribly in the gym and doing everything wrong. And then I'm in the gym locker room and I'm putting on my belt, and then my belt goes in about 1 or 2 notches deeper. And I'm just like, hey, what's going on here? I did everything horribly. I didn't do any cardio. I just lifted. I didn't even change my diet. And I lost like maybe an inch or so off my waist. Like, what is the deal here? And then it was the results actually created this momentum where I'm like, okay, well, what else can we do? What else can we see? And it turned into actually lifting, certain amounts of weights. It turned into wanting to see my six pack for the first time. And my goals just kept on evolving from there. And then that whole process of transforming my body and developing the discipline of going to the gym over and over, it completely changed me in the sense where, hey, if I can change my body, I can pretty much transform whatever part of my life that I want to. All of the principles are the same. And also, fitness to me is the number one meta habit, right? There is no other meta habit in the world that will make every single area of your life better than taking care of your body. I've seen so many clients of mine double their income as a result of feeling more confident, more energy. They have more clarity around what they're doing. Their brains are actually working. They have more energy. And the same thing goes with anyone in the world. I believe that the next step of evolution is to understand what it takes to take care of your body. And especially, I don't even think this is guys or girls. I think this is both genders. I think it is imperative to find out how strong you can be. Whether that's like how long you can run, if that suits you. But for me, it's lifting weights or whatever. I want you to know how strong can you actually be and how strong can you build your body up to. And that in itself is a journey that is going to give you the lessons that you need to be successful in any area of your life.
I always thought about that too. Like how we're given this body, and then it's such a waste when we never take it to its potential. It's like you have this Lamborghini, but you never know how fast it goes because you're not taking it for a drive, Like that's kind of like our bodies.
So Mike, it's like we have the most advanced piece of biotech in our possession, right? That's the way I look at the human body. We can soup it up, we can transform it, we can make it whatever we want. We can make it do so many amazing things. And the thing is, it is our vehicle, but the thing is, we can put like rims on it. We can put a new engine in it. We can put a new transmission. It's amazing. And that's why I say it's like, to me, it hurts when people don't take this to the length that I feel like they should. They haven't seen the true power of what it takes, or the true power of what being in shape could actually give them. And I actually have a quote that one of my mentors tells me is like, Dan, I just wish that everyone could feel what it's like to be on the inside of my body. And that's what fitness is, right? He's like, he feels energy, like unbounded energy, day in and day out. He feels like he has too much energy. And that is actually something that a lot of people are lacking. So yeah, that's why I've dedicated my life towards it. And that's why I've dedicated my business towards helping entrepreneurs around this area of their life.